Here's another sign. Jesus was not born in Jerusalem. He had to be born in the birthplace of the city of David, which is Bethlehem. David was the 8th son, the star of Melchizedek, 8. The reason why we have a solemn, Jerusalem, the S-A-L-M, is because of David. Otherwise, we would not even have a Jerusalem. Why do you think they're waiting for David to be born again? The Jews have been waiting for the Messiah to be born again. And they're still waiting. But don't underestimate David. They judge him still. And one of the stories I read about David from a rabbi, they said David had 2 people come to him one time before Uriah. Had 2 people come to him, and he just jumped to conclusions because one of them wouldn't say anything and the other one he just listened to. And then he found out the other one's story, and he had jumped to conclusions the whole time. And he went around his people saying, do not judge, do not judge. My gosh. So I don't understand, Latter-day Saints, why you call on the soul of David and say he will not be a God. Yet you say you will be exalted by him. When that Messiah ben David comes, Jesus will say, I'm sorry. I cannot, for you put down my Father. For every soul is a soul. Yes, but we have fathers. All fathers are the one Father. Nevertheless, sons come from sons. By the way, do you know possums make possums and raccoons make raccoons? You want to say we are a God in embryo? Well, let me tell you, embryos make embryos. You say adults make children, and so we are children of God. Everyone who has ever made a child is really a son and always has been a soul. Souls make souls. So, if you say we are a God in embryo, then let me tell you, embryos make embryos. God makes God, for there is only God to make. Anyways, I'm going to keep going on in a minute about that, but I'm going to stop. Personally, I love the great intercessory prayer given by Jesus Christ at the Last Supper. It tells us so much of the oneness that the Mormons want to say, oh, it's figurative. It's figurative. God is omnipresent, omnipotent, all-powerful. Oh, but he can't do that, and he can't do that. And after you become a God, see, Heavenly Father, he walks a tight line. Once you make your godhood, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm going to be a smarty pants for a minute. Once you make your godhood, oh, I can't do that now. It's I cease to be God. Oh, I got to walk the line. Oh, I'm really not the Almighty, am I? That's the kind of God the Mormons teach. When did God cease to be God? Never. But let me tell you, you think you are not, so in a way you have. Did you want to teach us that we ceased to be God before we were gods before? And now you want to tell us that gods can fall? Wow, how pernicious. Are you trying to rise above us, you 1/3 of the host of heaven? We don't believe in the 1/3 paradigm, Jeremy. The Mormons do. I tried to tell my ex-in-laws this when I was married to your mother, and they did not quite understand this, so I'm going to tell it clearly. As I testified to them of the oneness by giving them books and my own writing, unity consciousness, I say it is one. They choose dogma over Godma. Dogma, God spelled backwards. Now, if you do not believe you are God, then who are you, an animal? Well, then in that case, you will treat you like livestock. You are sheep. That's how they want to treat us. And the good shepherds say, we are sheep, but so am I. We are not going to let you rule over us behind the veil on the other side. By the way, speaking of sheep, do you know what a female sheep is? It is called a ewe. A ewe. E-W-U. You are God. But you started saying, oh, that is him. You over there. You over there. Oh, now that's you. Oh, now that's you. No. I am that I am. Get back to it. I am that I am. That is a one. That is one. That is one. Now we look at everyone, we say, that is one. We stop trying to be so accountable, because once you get beyond 7th heaven, you're in the 8th, and you need to be baptized. You need to be baptized just like a symbol of your, I am now not 7, I am not innocent. By the way, we are, listen to the word, in no cent. A cent is just a fraction of a dollar. Did you know, Jeremy, I want to tell you, I digress, I'm just going to keep going on about this. A cent. First we need ascent. Look at the word ascent. To go above. Ascent. Now I know we spell it different, but you're not going to get lost in the spelling now, are you? The Maya, or the illusion of the light of Satan. We're not under a spell anymore. Okay? So, ascent. They're going to ascend, ascent. A means not sent. All is not sent. The sender comes. All is sending. So, of course, who sent the Son of God? But anyways, all is sending. Ascending, you're going higher? No. We are in no cent. A cent is a fraction of a dollar. We don't even have a dollar-based economy here. We have a penny-based. Do you know, if you have 99 cents and something costs $1, that 1 penny is worth a whole dollar, because if you do not have it, you are not going to buy it. A penny. We are based on pennies. That is one. That is one. And pennies are red, by the way, with Lincoln's head on it that stands for freedom of slavery. We are not going to be bound like that. That is not right. By any aristocracy. By the way, sir. Yes, sir. S-U-R in Spanish means south. Down. And the great sir, the great South tried to bind us. And tried to bind people in slavery. Now there's a type and sign right there. Satan wants to be the serpent. He's the serpent above. Sir, survive, surprise. Sir means above. No matter how you spell it. S-E-R, S-U-R.